Joined here with Scott Sandelin following UMD's loss to SCSU. Any opening comments, Coach?
Oh, again, disappointing. Didn't think we played a great 60 minutes. We had moments. Obviously, didn't have a good start. Spotted them a couple goals. I thought we had a good second until the last minute where we turned the puck over, which led to their third goal. And I think gave them momentum into the third instead of us carrying that momentum. And we never really got on track in the third period. And, you know, the end result is what we got.
Over to Matt Wellens.
Scott, up until Melamock's ejection, what did you think of that line and what they were doing out there? I thought they had a really good first period and then got rewarded there early in the second with the 2 goals.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, it was great to see those guys, play well and get rewarded. They both scored goals. I mean, it was tough to lose them. I thought, he's been playing well for us, but they gave us a little bit of a spark. There's no question because everybody else was sleeping. And you know what? We got some momentum off those goals and, managed to take the lead, but we gave it up at the end of the period, right? And then we give up the goal early in the third period. And we didn't come out of that, out of that third period or out of the second period very well. And that goal at the end was demoralizing, but you got to fight through that stuff. Like we talked about, you got to fight through adversity, and that's all this league is. And you got to put those things behind you, and you got to come out and win the next shift. And we didn't win any of the shifts at the beginning, and the end result is they got the lead and they made it hold up.
Back to Matt.
Scott also giving up that goal late in the first. I mean, did you see similarities to how your team was handling the end of the first and second period there?
Not really. I just didn't think we had a very good first period. I thought we had a good second period. Again, we claw our way back in. It takes a lot of energy to chase a game, and we got on top of that and made it 3-2. We just made a bad decision at the end, and it ended up in a rush for them, and it ended up in the back of our net. And you can't make mistakes like that. You have to read game situations, try and finish the period in the lead. And again, we didn't play a very good game. We had moments, but it's not good enough to win in this league. And yet it's still a 1-goal game, and you got to clean up some stuff. We had a lot of turnovers. We made a lot of soft plays. And you can't do that against teams like this. They're too good, and they're a great transition team, and they made us pay. And if you're going to play that way, you're going to lose more and you're going to win. So again, our guys have to figure that out, and we've got to clean up some stuff again and keep going back to the drawing board, and we've got to play better hockey to win in this league.
Back to Matt.
Scott, your thoughts on how Ryan Fanti fared out there tonight?
Okay. I think like everybody, I think he's got to be better. We all have to be better. It's not just on Ryan, it's our whole team. We didn't give him a lot of help. We turned pucks over. We had some poor coverages, and, he made some saves, and, but overall, again, as a team, and again, this is not Ryan, as a team, you win team, and we weren't good enough tonight over 60 minutes.
Do you have any questions for Coach here? Thank you for your time, Coach.
Yep, thanks.
Thank you.
All right, we're joined here by Nick Swaney following UMD's loss to SCSU. Nick, any opening comments here?
Sorry, I think you cut off, but no. Anyone got questions?
Go to Matt.
There we go, unmuted. Swains, can you take us through the goal there that you scored? Where'd that hit you? And I guess the play Kefke made to set that up.
Yeah, just started kind of with hard work in the O zone, kind of working that ground game that we talk about. Kept scaling behind the net. I kind of saw that he was going to put it at the net, and I got fortunate. Just kind of hit the back of my skate and went into the net. So good play by Keps to just get it there, and I was fortunate to find the back of the net.
Back to Matt.
Wayne's low height Biondi, and then Melamock before he got tossed tonight. How much energy did they provide you guys? Maybe not even the goals that they scored in the second; those were huge. But I thought in the first, those guys were being pretty pesty out there and wreaking a lot of havoc.
Yeah, that's huge. I think that you've been seeing it in practice. All of us have been seeing it in practice from that line all the time. they're working their tail off every single day, and that stuff's contagious. I mean, obviously you see them, like you said, not just about the goals, but those are 2 huge goals for us. It got us a lot of momentum. Fortunate to find that third one too, and that all started from that hard work and that line as a whole. I think that was huge for us, and they've been showing that in practice. So it wasn't a surprise to anyone, I think, in our locker room.
Go to Matt.
Nick, third period, I thought last week on St. Cloud was pretty strong for you guys. Tonight, what prevented you guys from getting going? And was it just maybe coach kind of said that goal at the end of the second there was demoralizing, and then again in the third? Was it a mental thing? Was there something St. Cloud was doing better tonight in the third?
Yeah, I think kind of just internally, I think that in an environment where there's no fans or anything, you kind of just got to create that momentum ourselves. I think that you get down a goal and you kind of got to stay up on the bench. It comes from within. We always talk about staying up on the bench, staying positive. And yeah, I mean, no matter how far you're down or whatever, you got to stay with it. And I think kind of just mentally, kind of everyone got to stay with it. And we got to put together a full 60 minutes. And tonight, I don't think we did that.
Back to Matt.
Nick, I know you've played a lot of games already this year without fans and empty buildings, but what was it like to be back in your home rink in Amsoil Arena with just the cardboard cutouts there?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we were all super happy to be back and playing in our rink. It was such a long time to play a game in between, and we were just really fortunate to be back out there. But like you said, it was different for sure. Not having that emotion and that student section cheering from behind their net the first and third period. But we kind of just got treated like another home game. I think that our mentality from day one when I stepped in here freshman year is we don't lose games at home, and that's something that we all got to take to heart. And no matter what, if there's fans or no fans in the building, we got to know that it's our home ice, and we got to do whatever it takes.
Do you have any other questions here for Nick? All right, thank you for your time, Nick.
Yeah, thank you.
Cool, right? You just shoot the puck in the net and it goes in. That's how it works.
I guess so. Yeah, I definitely wanted to shoot more tonight, and it definitely paid off, I think so.
Over to Matt.
Blake, how good was your line feeling there in the first period? Before you even started getting offensive chances, it seems like you guys were playing that pest role really well there and creating energy and such.
Yeah, I thought, like you said, just trying to create energy. Obviously, we know our roles, and I thought we did a really good job playing that tonight and try to do what we could for our team to win tonight. And yeah, even before the 2 big goals, I thought we were just getting a lot of energy for the guys and just getting momentum each shift and building off it. And obviously goals came. So
Over to Alicia.
Hi, can you hear me? Is it working?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, cool. It wasn't working before, so thanks. So just how did it feel? You had played obviously at Amsoil before, but to score your first collegiate goal there, almost kind of a hometown ring feel for you. How did that feel?
Yeah, it felt good. Obviously, kind of just surreal. Like, I mean, it's been 10 games or whatever it was. So when I shot, I didn't even know it really went in. Then it's like went in. I'm like, oof. I got that feeling later on that finally scored and tied it up, and it kind of just happened quick because it was cool because Milwaukee scored that same shift too, and then we were down 2 and obviously tied it up. So it's good. Obviously a good time of the game to do it. So
Back to Matt.
Blake, giving up the goal late in the second period there, how much did that shift the momentum and maybe lead to that early goal by the Huskies in the third?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we don't have fans, but you could definitely feel it just in the building between the 2 teams. That was a tough one, and we obviously wanted to be up a goal going into the third, but wasn't and didn't have a great pushback in the third either. So tomorrow night we're gonna have to be hungry, and hopefully we have a chip on our shoulder.
We have any final questions here for Blake? All right, thanks for your time, Blake.
All right, thank you.